The meter, or metre, is the base unit of length in the International System of Units. The SI unit symbol is m. The meter is defined as the distance traveled by light in a vacuum, in a specific fraction of a second. The meter was originally defined in 1793 as 1/10,000,000th of the distance from the equator to the North Pole. In 1889, it was redefined in terms of a prototype meter bar. In 1960, the meter was redefined in terms of a certain number of wavelengths of a certain emission line of krypton 86. In 1983, the current definition was adopted. The imperial inch is defined as 0.0254 meters. 1 meter is about 3 3/8 inches longer than a yard, i.e., about 39 3/8 inches. Spelling: meter is the standard spelling of the metric unit for length in all English-speaking nations except the United States, which uses meter. Measuring devices are spelled meter in all countries. The word meter, signifying any such device, has the same derivation as the word meter, denoting the unit of length. Etymology: the etymological roots of meter can be traced to the Greek verb mu epsilon tau rho epsilon omega and noun mu epsilon tau rho omicron nu, which were used for physical measurement, for poetic meter, and by extension for moderation or avoiding extremism. This range of uses is also found in Latin, French, English, and other languages. The motto mu epsilon tau rho omega chi rho omega in the seal of the International Bureau of Weights and Measures, which was a saying of the Greek statesman and philosopher Pittacus of Mytilene and may be translated as use measure, thus calls for both measurement and moderation. SI prefixed forms of meter. SI prefixes are often employed to denote decimal multiples and submultiples of the meter, as shown in the table below. As indicated in the table, some are commonly used, while others are not. Long distances are usually expressed in km, astronomical units, light years, or parsecs, rather than in mm, gm, trademarked pm, zm or ym. 30 centimeters, 30 meters, and 300 meters are more common, and 3 decimeters, 3 decameters, and 3 hectometers, respectively. The terms micron and millimicron are often used instead of micrometer and nanometer, but this practice is officially discouraged. Equivalents in other units. Within this table, inch and yard mean international inch and international yard, respectively, though approximate conversions in the left-hand column hold for both international and survey units. Approximately equals means is approximately equal to, means equal by definition, or is exactly equal to. 1 meter is exactly equivalent to 10,254ths of an inch and to 10,009,144ths of a yard. A simple mnemonic aid exists to assist with conversion, as 3/3s. 1 meter is nearly equivalent to 3 feet 3 3/8 inches. This gives an overestimate of 0.125 millimeters. However, the practice of memorizing such conversion formulas has been discouraged in favor of practice and visualization of metric units. The ancient Egyptian cubit was about 0.5 meters. Scottish and English definitions of the L were 941 mm and 1143 mm, respectively. The ancient Parisian toise was slightly shorter than 2 meters, and was standardized at exactly 2 meters in the measures usual system, such that 1 meter was exactly 1/2 toise. The Russian versta was 1.0668 kilometers. The Swedish mil was 10.688 kilometers, but was changed to 10 kilometers when Sweden converted to metric units.